Okay, you're all welcome to tonight's Mastermind. So, if you can hear me clearly, I would love you to indicate that in the comment section. Okay, let me know in the comments if you can hear me clearly. So that we'll kick off for tonight. It's basically the same routine. You'll be asking questions based off what you've learned so far, based off what you've been going through in the Inner Circle Life course. You can ask me anything at all and let's solve it together. And just in case you were not able to watch this live and you're watching it as a replay, do well to let me know through your comments, okay, that you're actually watching as a replay. So you can let me know where you're watching this from and how you're faring today in the live chat. So I can go ahead. Who is live with me? I can see somebody come in. So yes. Okay. Good. Welcome, Elisha. Welcome, Elisha. So I'm glad. I'm happy that you can hear me. So when you come in, immediately you come in, you can ask me any question at all. Any question, whether it's a straightforward question or it's not, whether it's broad or anyhow. Okay. Ask me any question. How has the course been so far for you? How have you okay, how has it been going? So let me know and also um do well to ask any question, right? Let me know how the course has been, what part of it are you going through, what part is challenging, which of them are you finding hard to understand or to practice. Okay. So help me also to inform those in the group that we started, that we've kicked off. So one thing I want you to do, okay, good. Welcome, Elisha. One thing I want you to do with all the information you're going to be getting from here, from the inner circle generally, from me, is put them into practice. Okay, don't wait till things get too elaborate, till things get too clear and big before you actually do something. Okay, get started with what you have. Someone will say what you have is enough to get you started. So get started. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. I can see Ruth's comments. Ruth is saying she thought she has been left out. No, nobody left out. So help me and inform those in the group that we have kicked off. Okay? Help me and let them know that we've kicked off. Elisha, are you still here? Are you still here with me? Let me know. Let me know, please. Okay, I think I'm going to have to end this. It seems people are not joining or they are not aware. I don't know. So that I'll start a fresh one. I don't know. Can you help me inform them, Elisha, in the group? Inform them that we are live already. In the group. Probably I didn't send this information across to everybody. Let me see what I did. Let me see what I did. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Elisha. I can see your work. Thank you for helping me to remind them. Each other, please. Okay. Bella's package. Okay. So I'm trying to get the information across. Okay. I'm done sending. I'm done sending. So good evening. Good evening, Faith. So good. If you have any question, bring it, present it. Let's tackle it. Tell me what you're working on at the moment. What are you working on, Believe? And Bella, what are you working on? And what insights do you need? What's your biggest challenge right now? Welcome, Akishola. Welcome. You're very welcome. You deserve a standing ovation. He joined the course. He bought the course today, guys. So good. If you are joining, let me know what are you working on right now, and what's the biggest challenge that you would like me to provide insight on. So let's treat that. That may be what we'll take tonight. If I see the first question, I'll move. Okay, bring it on. Joy, you're welcome. Tosin Joy, you're welcome. That's actually the reason I decided to do this, because most times people come to my DMs and I don't have time. I don't have time to even see them. Sometimes I just check maybe two DMs in a day because of how busy I am and all the responsibilities on my neck. So I prefer to do everything here, pour out everything I can as much as I can in here. Okay. So you asking anything is an advantage. That's why I said be ready with your questions. I don't want to be coming and spending, look how many minutes we've spent, spending over 7 minutes waiting for a question. So if there's none, I'll shut it down and I'll delete the broadcast and we'll go. Maybe next time, next Wednesday, because I'm not seeing anything. Good. I'm working on a free class, but I'm having challenge creating content to get traffic. Okay, good, good. I'll take this too. I'll take this too. I'll take this too, and any other one can come next week. Okay, so this is the first question, and this is the second, and this is the third. Good. Let's go with the first one. Okay. I'm working on a free class. We're having challenge creating content to get traffic for the free class. So what should you do? The launch the launch masterclass that I did, that was the last session of the inner circle training, a 3 hour session. You should watch that, Joy. If you have not watched it. Okay. If you have watched it before, Joy, go back and watch it again. In that video, I shared everything you need to know for you to launch whatever you want to launch. It's free or paid class, whatever. So, but I'll give you ideas that you can use now. Okay, I'll give you ideas that you can use now before you go back to watching the video. Because it's a must. You watch that video, the 3 hours video, and write me a summary of what you learned from that training. Okay, so organize a free class. One, get good get good flyer. get good flyer for the event. Okay, get a good flyer for the event and create a WhatsApp group. I prefer to use WhatsApp. Create a WhatsApp group for the event. Invite people. At least let there be at least 20. When you post the link out, post at least a few people will join, and you can now start with that few people you have, that 20 people you have. Now there's a strategy I use. If you observe closely, you will notice it. It's either you are paying, which I don't usually do. I've done that, a few times. I didn't really like the turnout. But if you don't have audience, please use money to buy the audience. Use money to buy whatever you want to buy as leverage. Okay? Pay influencers and let them influence for you. Let them help you advertise your training, your free training. If you can run adverts, paid adverts, go for paid adverts, and target people you would really want to work with and pull them in. Okay. Now, um, if you are using, if you want to go organic, you don't want to pay, you just want to do organic, it's fine. Okay, you need to know how to pull in numbers. Create the first group, like I said. Then, then um, get the first set of people to join. Then what you can be doing is offer to give them something in return for their act of helping you promote the training. Okay. So you see what I do sometimes. Okay, people who share the event, the flyer, they can get access to one of my courses or a book or a mini PDF or something or a mini course. You know, a lot of them will feel obligated to share. It's not like you are trying to, coerce them into doing what you want, but it's more like you are paying them for their service. You understand that, oh, what you are doing is you are going out of your way to actually do this, because you just coming into people's DMs and expecting them to help you promote your offer, promote whatever you are doing. It's quite, a little bit of entitlement. Not a little bit, it's entitlement. Okay, people don't really owe you that, so you are offering them something in exchange for the service you are looking for, which is sharing your flyer. Okay, so get them to do that over and over and over again, right? So you can you can get people in with that. Then the other thing you can do, like I said earlier, you can pay for the traffic you are looking for. Okay, so this singular thing I just revealed to you is how I was able to pull in over 1,000 people for my training. I don't really like the idea of people coming to me to tell me, post my flyer for me, post this for me, hoping that it doesn't work that way sometimes, because a lot of times I have events lined up, you know and I see people who come to me and they are like, my event is so and so date, please help me, I want you to help me. You want me to help you promote your event that is going to cluster and affect my own events too? So it doesn't really make any sense. I train almost every day. Now, those people who invite me to train also expect me to promote their programs, and I do it a day before the program or even the day of that event, because sometimes I have so many chats now, not like the chats with very important people, that I've not been able to reply. It's not my fault. I don't have time. I can't kill myself. Most of my day I'm at work treating patients, and I come back exhausted. I come back tired. Today I'm not that tired. Thank God I'm not that tired today. But yesterday I came back almost fainting. My bone, my body, my muscles were in pain. After some, my profession is like the physiotherapy thing is like body mechanics. Sometimes you have to use your energy. You have to pull. You have to push. You have to do a lot of things. You know. So when I come back, I'm exhausted. I don't have time. But some people come and they expect me to promote, to do. It doesn't work that way. When I started out, there was nobody to. When you tell people that kind of, they'll block you. or they will charge you very well for it. So if you are going to pay people, oh, I want to pay you to promote for me, right? I want to pay you to promote. If you know somebody who has the audience you are looking for, you can opt to pay them, let them promote your service. Now, this one I told the organic, I told you it works very effectively, very, very effectively. Get people in the group, at least 20 or at least 30, then start asking them to help you share the flyer and a short text they can put on their WhatsApp status. Please use WhatsApp. You know, a lot of people keep telling you WhatsApp is for newbies, WhatsApp is this. Forget it. That's nonsense. WhatsApp is a tool, just like every other tool, just like Zoom, just like Google Meet, just like any other thing. It's see finish that is doing us. Believe me, you, if you are in America, if you are in the United States, you find out that a lot of people in the United States find it hard to use WhatsApp. To them, WhatsApp is like one advanced software that they don't know how to use. But for us, because you use WhatsApp to chat, you use WhatsApp to do everything, you feel like you can use WhatsApp to train. It's not true. Any tool that will give you the maximum leverage, please use it. Some people, the reason they are suffering, the reason they are struggling with their training is that the WhatsApp that your audience are used to, you leave WhatsApp, you are running to Telegram, you are running to Facebook Live, you are running to YouTube Live, that nobody will see you. I did some of my sessions YouTube Live and I realized that when I go live on YouTube, maybe only one or two people will join, no matter what I do. You know, I did an event on Facebook Live. I was disappointed. Something I did all the publicity for, pulled in crowd and everything. I did Facebook Live. Live on that day with the guest speakers I brought. Maybe only six people would just come, put their head, 7 or 8 or 9. And there's always a difference between what you are doing live and what you are doing as a replay, what you are watching as a replay. So, you know, I felt really bad about it. The day one was the day I spoke, and maybe at most 13 people came in live. Maybe 20 something put head and left, and at the end of the day, you don't see 211 views or 312 views, and you would think these people actually watched. But view counts is 3 seconds into the video, I think. Is it 3 or 10 seconds? I think 3 seconds. If the person is able to watch for 3 seconds, it counts as a view. So most times people will just come and check, and some people are monitoring spirits. They want to check whether your beards have grown, or whether you are going to stammer, or whether you are getting lean, or whether people are watching what you are doing. Or people will just zoom in and zoom out for many reasons. So at the end of the day, what's the impact of what you are doing? How are you able to keep the metrics? Well, when I train on WhatsApp, I'm able to see more people who it's easier for them to flow. That's the one a lot of people, network will not give too much problem. The tech issues are minimized, they are minimal. So use WhatsApp when you can. Get these people in. Ensure that you are giving quality content. Let me give you another strategy that I used. I would organize a training, a free training, and let's say 30 people join. Start with that 30. Beyond what you want to train, start giving them back to back value. Not plenty. You don't go and be sending quotes from Abraham Lincoln and co. Be very careful about the number of messages you send, because once you start teaching within the next 5 days and you have already pumped in 500 messages, when they come from the outside and they see 596, they will mute the group, they will archive the group, they will never come back to it again. Let me tell you one thing. Once you understand how the human brain works, in fact, start with yourself. You know how your brain works. That's how most other people's brains work. We procrastinate what we don't like. We procrastinate anything that looks like stress. I understood this and it changed my training and teaching career for life. People hate what is boring, what is long, what is overwhelming. So when you come to a group and then you are first 3 days, you have already out of enthusiasm, you've pumped in 1,800 messages. They will archive me. I will not open. Ah, with which time I'll start going through. No, now. So bit by bit, okay, you may send 10 messages or 12 messages, cover what you want to do, make it brief, make it, brief, and give some space. Let it be easy to walk through. Okay. Now, as they begin to see the value that they are getting in that training, there's no way they will not believe in what you are offering. The reason some people will never share your flyer is they are scared. It's not that they are bad people, they are scared. They don't want to associate their names with a brand that is messed up, and it will eventually drag their own name to the mud. Just look at what you are promoting. I promoted somebody, a friend gave me his flyer one day. Help me and share. So I took it upon myself. And then as per friendship, I was sharing, share. The group got filled, you know. And one thing pained me afterwards. One of those who joined the group because of me finally came back to me and said, "Why did you share this? Did he pay you? Why did you agree to share? This guy did not teach anything as he promised in the training. He just sent one thing, sent another video, and that was all. And he started pitching his paid master class, you know. And I was like, I'm sorry, like I never expected it from this guy. I really didn't expect it. But that's how many people are. That's how many people are. Okay. So you have to be very, very careful to actually give a lot of value, whether it is free, whether you are paying people to come and learn from you. You have to over deliver on the value. You have to build yourself to the point that you are overflowing, that you actually know what you are doing. Don't be in a hurry. That's why I tell people a lot. Don't be in a hurry to do these things, just jump out there. And a lot of people made the mistake, and it pushes them out of the market so easily. So easily. You can come in and make noise and gather money, make 500, 200k, 100k, 50k, whatever. And out of enthusiasm and out of the whole vibe, oh, you are making money, you are just doing things, you know. But it's going to hurt you if at the end of the day you are not really adding a lot of passion to what you are doing. You are not really doing this because you enjoy it and you like it and you are helping people, but you are doing it because you want to make these figures like they told you. No. Okay. No. Now, John is asking, how do you do audio or video via WhatsApp? It depends. Now, you can combine platforms. You can combine platforms. Even if you want to do audio and video, go to Telegram. But if you are going to do Telegram, let your audience also know on time. But gather them on WhatsApp. If you have the energy, create special broadcast lists for those who have saved your contact. You have their contact, create special broadcast lists. So when the training is about to start, you send them broadcasts. When you're about to go live on Telegram, you send it directly to their broadcast message, not group, because a lot of people don't open group messages till it piles up to like 100. They will go and read. Some people will wait for 6 months. Somebody did it to me. A training I organized in 2020. By 2021, end of 2021, the guy was coming to my DM to ask me, this voice note you sent is no longer playing. WhatsApp said I should go and meet you. I said, don't come and meet me. Oh, it has also deleted for me. Yeah, but I compiled everything. I transcribed everything, and it's now a book and a course. You can get it for just so and so amount. The guy ran away. I say, "Shoo," you know. So that's it. You can, you can. What am I even saying? You can really how to create a broadcast list on WhatsApp. How do I start now? Okay, Ruth, remind me. I wish this was Telegram. I would have done a very quick live session for us. Okay, broadcast list on WhatsApp. Remind me after this class tonight. So I'll create a video, a short video, and I'll send it across. So good. Where did I stop? Rita said she came late. Good evening, Rita. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, let me continue with what I was saying. So use messenger platforms to host your classes. If you're going to host a class, use messenger platforms. That's if you are starting out. Okay, that's if you are starting out. Start out where people are easily connected to you. Then when you build over time, even if you say you are going to do your lecture in the moon, some people will follow you. You understand? Even up to this my point, this phase of my career, I'm still very careful about making things easier for people, easily accessible for people. Okay, Rhoda has already opted to teach you. Rhoda has opted to teach you. I'm happy to see you here, Rhoda. I'm happy to see you here. Is there anybody I've not seen? Rita Chinazeka, I've seen you. Chidalo Ben, you are welcome. Stephen Gospower, you are welcome. Stephen, I remember we talked about something like this earlier. I hope you have started. Goodness, Okeke, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where is your sister? Where's your sister? Me, these days, I don't even quarrel anybody that will not come. Anybody that won't show up, me, my, in fact, I'll just be looking, okay? Because I don't, sometimes I don't understand. I don't understand some people. So I've just learned to let people be with their energy. If you think you are tired already or you don't want to continue, it's fine. I would read that signal and interpret it. Okay. So you are all welcome. You're all welcome. So Rhoda, you can make a video. You can make a video and share it with us in the inner circle. Or when you make the video, send it to me, and I'll share it across. Okay, I'll send it across. So that will make the work easier for me. Okay, that will make the work a lot easier for me. So good. You can create a podcast so that when you're about to start, you DM those people who have signed up for your training. Okay. And one thing you should be doing now, please take note of this. One thing you should be doing now is building a list and tribe building. Building a tribe and building a list, they are different things. Building a tribe is communicating with people who understand your message in a special way. It may be a community you are building, it may be through your content, but please, I prefer that you have a community. You have a community that you are constantly giving value, you are constantly giving something, offering your value, your content. Okay, in one way or the other, there is special people that will keep navigating to you. I'm not saying you should pick a niche. No, I'm not saying it has to be one thing. No, if that's what you want to do, it's fine. Okay, it's fine if you want to pick only one thing and run with it, if that's what you really, really want to do. But that's not what I mean. Okay, from your content, there'll be people navigating to you. That's your tribe. Okay, your ideas will keep vibrating with other people, and people who resonate with your ideas, your thoughts will come to you. When you create a community, they are most likely to join. Okay, so have a place where these people will feel like they are alone with you. It could be a WhatsApp group, it could be a Facebook group. Again, I will recommend WhatsApp. You'll notice some Facebook groups will have 100,000 likes, not follows, 100,000 members, 600,000 members. Then even the admin will post, and you know, if they don't tag everyone, nobody will like the post. Maybe just 20, 30 likes and all that. Yeah, visibility is weak, you know, because people do not really feel so connected to anything that is not a messenger platform, from my observation. So get them where you can, catch them where you can, right? So that's it. Create, build lists too. Build list for anybody you are teaching on time. Find a way to gather their details, even if you feel like you will not use it now. Email marketing is powerful. I've not done a lot of I've not, in fact, I've never done email marketing. Okay, I've never done email marketing. I had somebody who volunteered to do my marketing, email marketing for me and all that, but he got busy. He went back to school. He go back to, I don't know, he go back to school probably, and we didn't communicate again about it. So that was how the talk ended, But if you want to venture into email marketing, which is something I will do in the future, be collecting emails at least. Your books that you are giving out for free, let people buy the book with their emails, with their details, even with their WhatsApp numbers, because there are definitely softwares that will come out in future, if they have not even come out already, that you can just carry contact from a Google form or in a Cognito form or somewhere. Just carry all the contacts, plant it into a software, and send a bulk message. All of them. Okay. So you you want to be thinking futuristically. You don't want to be caught unawares when these things start happening, when the opportunities present. Okay. One of the advantages I currently have is I have a lot of groups. I have a lot of groups that I've trained. I don't like sending them messages again. I don't like sending messages there, you know. But there are applications now that I can leverage on to start harvesting those contacts and sending messages, you know. But all these things take time. Don't go and overwhelm yourself with so many things at a time. That's the way I see life, and that's the way I treat life. You know, people will come and tell you, oh, it's landing page. Oh, tomorrow is Facebook ad. Oh, tomorrow is this. The other one is this. Get on Instagram. Oh, start doing this. Oh, do this one. At the end of the day, you are turned out. Whatever is working for you very well, please amplify that particular thing. Amplify. Oh, awesome. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Choma. Good to have you here. Good to have you. I'm proud of you, ma. Okay. So we have Choma here, and Choma is a VVIP. Choma is an amazing lady. We will all still connect though. We'll still connect in the group. So, and with time, when you, in fact, very soon, I'll be asking all of you to come up stage to ask questions. Yeah, but for today, let me allow you to use text so that when you come up stage, we can all see your beautiful and handsome faces, and get to know you better. Okay, so you're welcome. You're welcome. Chema is being from England. England. Me, I'll shall come to that England. But I know I'll not trek, Sha. I'll not trek. I'll not trek to England. Let me come and enjoy England fufu and England egusi soup. So let's continue. Let's continue. I was talking about, gathering contacts as much as possible so that whenever you are ready, you can make use of what you have. Don't be the person that will just organize a training, and after the training you remove everybody, and that's all. Have a continuity plan. Okay, you organize a training now, find out the deficiencies, find out what they want to learn next from you, build a program from the remaining things, the deficit. Okay, give them options. Oh, this and this and this and this, these are what I teach. What do you want to learn next from me? Take time to build content. Do you know the reason I'm not troubled now? Do you know the reason I can almost, if I decide I'm going to pick one or two things now and do those two things and milk them for the next 2 months or till next year, I will not be troubled. I don't even need much content. I already have content. I already have content. I already have knowledge. You know, today people call me for different events. Call me here, call me here, call me there. This event tomorrow, I'm organizing. I'm going to, is it tomorrow or the next? I'll be speaking at a public speaking one event on public speaking, and I'll be delivering my master class there. The next time you are seeing me is a business summit. Another time is this is branding. This one is for educators. This one, you think I would normally have had all the time to sit down. Even the other day was mental health. To sit down and start browsing and start researching and start doing all those. It takes energy and time. I cannot do that. But why is it that when they call me, oh, some people even give me invitation within 2 days or 3 days. Oh, sir, are you free so and so time? My people and this and that. I'll say, okay, let's do it this way. Especially if they are my very close friends or if they are my mentees, you know, very rapid invitation. And I take them up and I go and deliver. It's not because I am quick to do research. No, it's because of pre-installed information that I gathered when I did not feel so pressured to perform. Most of you are already under performance pressure. You want to prove to the world that what this person is doing, I can do it too. You want to show yourself. Those things are good. They are good. But if it is not a must for you, you can spend some more time gathering content, developing your knowledge base, building capacity and expanding, so that immediately you are ready. When opportunities present, you will not be caught unawares. If you invite me now, most time, in fact, if you invite me for a new topic, as long as it's within the range of things I prepared for in the past, I've studied in the past, it will take me roughly 3 minutes to prepare. I tell you the truth. Roughly 3 minutes. I use 3 minutes to prepare for a session I can deliver in 3 hours. And it is not impossible. You also, in fact, as you go through this course, there's a session I taught that all the strategies that I use when I started teaching about public speaking and teaching. Okay. Because the inner circle is not just for you to have head knowledge. It's going to launch you out as a coach, as a speaker, as a trainer. If you actually take it serious, if you actually embrace what you are going to learn from there. But if you underlook it, you may feel it's ordinary. You may just feel like it's just there. Okay. So um that's it. Let me see. Let me see. You can use simple Google Forms to gather details of people. Like when you train people, you can pass the form as a feedback form, or you can use the form as a registration form, so that when they click and register, maybe Cognito form or something, they will first of all leave their emails before coming to your DM. However you want to do it, or before coming to the training group. Okay, however you want to do it. But if you are starting out, please work on the numbers first. Get the numbers first, get the metrics, get people in crowd first, give them value that will make them come back to you, that will make them want to remain with you. Okay, that will make them see reasons to attend your classes in future. A lot of people have been scammed in the past. A lot of people have attended training programs from self-acclaimed experts and gurus, hoping that after attending it, they will, things will change, or they will actually start getting results. And they attend and nothing happens. Nothing happens. After all their efforts, still nothing. And they realize they've been cheated. You know, yeah, they've been cheated. Somebody makes you a promise. Once you join this class, at the end of this class, you are going to be able to do this and do that. And at the end of the class, you are not able to do jack. You are not able to do anything. You've been cheated, you've been scammed. Okay. So prove to them that there's somebody who does the opposite. Organize a free training and shock people. Pour out as much as you can. Don't try to hold anything back. Don't try to hold reservations. Some of the people who connected with me earlier and are still with me to this moment, are people who have attended my free training in the past. I mean, when I started, the first free trainings I organized, they followed, and some will be like, they will come to my DM and they are trying to know, sir, did I pay for this training? Did I send you any payment evidence or something? Because I'm not sure. It's doing me as if I paid. And you're like, how? They're telling you, oh, all the things I've gotten here, you want to tell me that you are just teaching all these things for free. So what's the catch? Like, what are you bringing on? Is there a paid training after this? I want to pay. And then I was like, I was very naive. I was just doing it for the value, for the the passion. And then I'm like, no, there's no free training. Me, I'm giving everything here, and I do that. Today people don't want to take time. They don't want to follow process. It can be very frustrating if you don't understand your process, if you don't understand the aspect of process, if you don't understand that sometimes you're not doing this to get the financial reward immediately. You're actually doing it to sow in as many people as possible, because the truth is, it's not everybody you are going to impact today that will be able to afford what you want to offer today. Sometimes it may take time. Sometimes they may observe you for a while. Sometimes those people who could not afford your program when it was 1,000 naira, they will be the ones who pay for it when it will become 200,000, when it will become a million naira. They will be the same people to pay for it, because over time things have changed in their lives. They've accessed better opportunities. But then one thing that would not change is the fact that you being a solution provider, you being an outstanding coach or mentor or leader or speaker or writer or whatever, is still a constant. That one will not change. They know. So even when they have become promoted, they have ascended, they have improved or whatever, they still know that you are. It's not just that you are good, but you were a contributing factor to their own success. So they will remember you. Even if they don't need you for themselves, they will recommend you. They'll be the ones to talk to a school and say, oh, I know somebody, you said you need so and so, I know somebody who does this. They will recommend you. Okay, so that's it for the first question asked. Okay, challenge creating content to get traffic to the free class. Just start already. These things are things you have been doing. You have been doing these things. Learn to use calls to action in your post. Join groups. There was this group on Facebook. I don't know if they still let people advertise now. Info Arena. So what I do is sometimes I create posts and I make it very, very captivating, interesting, and I ask people to comment interested if they are interested. Not I don't send the link, because if you send the link, some people will not want to know that they want people to know that they came across the post. You know. So I say comment interested. If you like, don't comment, you'll miss it. If you like, go and comment nice one, you'll miss it. Comment interested and you get access. And what I do is I don't even send it under your comment. I don't make it a comment. When you comment interested, I'll send you I'll send check your DM as my reply to your comment, thereby increasing the number of comments I have and affecting the algorithm as well. Now I go to your DM and I send you the link, the registration link to the training, and you register. And other people are coming, they search for the link in the comment, they don't see it, they comment I'm interested, and I send it to them again. you know so that's one of the strategies you can use and get people to enroll for your training. Don't mind my, I don't know, it's becoming so alarming these days. Number of yawns, the number of times I yawn during my session, it's becoming very alarming. But I'm not in control here. It's a reflex action, so bear with me, okay? So like I was saying, you can use that as a strategy, and once you get the first 20, 30 people, boom, repost, and I'll send you a free gift if you don't have something to offer them. Now, one thing you should understand is that whatever you're offering them should be in line with what you are teaching. It's not you want to teach people affiliate marketing, okay? You want to teach them about affiliate marketing and probably pitch your offer to them at the end, and you are telling them, repost my flyer on your status and I'll give you a free gift. How to make Okpa and Kunu. What's the business of Okpa and Kunu with affiliate marketing? A lot of them will even get angry. Those that wanted to post for you before, they will get angry with you and they will not post. Okay, so it has to be related to what you are offering. So you can, if you are talking about affiliate marketing, You can decide to give them a free WhatsApp marketing guide as a bonus, not as a bonus, as a reward when they share on their own status, their updates. Okay, so they can share, come to your comment, come to your DM and let you know that they've shared, and then you send them the free gifts. That's one of the things you can do. If you are using reels, that's also one of the strategies you can use. Do a short reel. Three things you need to know if you are this, that. So if you are interested in getting the full guide for free, comment interested. Or if you're interested in joining my free training, 1 day training, comment interested. So people who are commenting interested, you know and it's not like you are saying buy or sell, which are, like, I don't know, I think Facebook algorithm has an issue with words like that, or links. So you are telling them to comment interested, and many of them will keep commenting interested on your reel, and it will keep being promoted. So you now keep sending them private DMs, of the link, not in the comment section. You get a lot of people from there. Start with those ones, then you start doing what I already said. Okay. I feel I've repeated this a lot. Create content around the area of what you want. Whenever I want to organize a new training, a new topic, what I do is I spend like a week, educating people on that particular topic. It's not like 1 week does the magic. It can even be 4 days. Okay, it can be shorter. But you want to prime your audience into that area for many reasons. One, to believe that you have something to offer. You are not just coming there to talk nonsense. You have something to offer. Okay. Two is to create the urgency. Is to create the urgency around that particular thing. Some people don't know they need you until you let them understand why they need you. Okay. That's it. Create the urgency. When I wanted to organize my inner circle program, whenever I want to launch my inner circle group coaching or course or whatever, I start creating content around the meaning of mentorship, around mentorship. So that's what I do. You understand? I start creating content around that. When I started hosting my LinkedIn optimization class, I didn't just jump out and say, hey, my LinkedIn, blah, blah, blah. No, I organized several free training programs, oh, several, not one, not too many, especially on my status. Use your status well. I've noticed that WhatsApp status converts way more than most other platforms. That's why you should build your audience on WhatsApp too. It's not like it's a must. Like I will always say, anything that works best for you, do it. For me, it's my WhatsApp status that converts majority of my clients. You know, I don't know how it happens. I feel people are too connected with what they view on statuses. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Create content. You can even have. Let me give you this idea, this insight. You have a free class to teach, even if it's a paid class, right? You have any content you have on that area. Or another thing you can, not even, or what you should do a series, a random series on your WhatsApp status. Allow your brain lead you. Allow your brain to open the tap of creativity and knowledge in your brain and experience in your brain. Let it splutter out. Let it flow. Don't bother about doing plenty research and this and that. Let it flow through your brain to your hands, through your thumbs, to your status, or to wherever that people are going to see it immediately, like hot, hot. Hmm? Now, when you are done, you can compile those things, put it in Google Docs, or compile some portions of it. Go and use it to make content. So my content you see, they are not new content, they are not fresh contents. They're from my WhatsApp status. Sometimes I post some things on my status and I'm like, this guy, you get sense. Like you get sense. See what is coming out from your head. And I'll just go and copy some parts of it. Now use it for Facebook, edit it, put it on sometimes I'll put it on Twitter, you know, the short one, put it on Twitter, screenshot it, go to Facebook and make a post about that with the Twitter image. Then copy the post, because when I post on Facebook, sometimes thoughts keep coming and I keep typing it in the comments. After I'm done, I copy everything. When I copy everything, I'll go to LinkedIn. I have an image I have a long post to make on LinkedIn. I blow it on LinkedIn and I'll run away. And sometimes I come to Instagram. Most times when I share to Facebook, it directly shares to Instagram. So it's more like I'm multiplying my leverage, so to say. Okay. So so let me see. Hold on. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next question. Okay, let's go to the next question. I've answered you, and I hope the answer satisfies your question, Joy. If you have any other thing to ask, you can let me know. But please go and watch the launch master class. That video is going to, in fact, if I sell that video for $1,000, I'm justified. I'm telling you, I'm justified. So ensure that you watch it. If you want to launch anything, training, career, business, whatever, watch that 3 hours video. The truth is my sessions are not boring. So even if you watch 10 hours at once, you will not know. The only thing is that you may get, let's say, you may get to a point and you get shocked. "Ah, how did I get here?" Or your battery would die. That's the only thing, you know. But if it's for fun, you will enjoy my teachings. You will enjoy it. Okay, it's quite informal. The way you see the way I'm talking with you now, I'm just I'm yawning, and you're enjoying it, and you are still here. You know, if I just started scattering your brain with models and logos and different things, you get bored, you get tired. So that's the way it is. Don't be afraid to dig in and follow through. You can be in your office. See, let me give you this secret about me, an open secret. Let me tell you what I do. Sometimes people wonder, how are you able to combine your this and combine this and your physiotherapy? You are still doing your coaching. You are still. How do you even learn? How do you stay up to date? Man, it's not easy. I'll tell you. I hardly have 2 spare hours in my day. Hardly. I have to be up very early as 5 to prepare and get to work. Okay. So what do? I have decided not to be wasting my time. There are many things I don't do. I don't watch movies. I don't play games. I don't just sit down to watch television shows or whatever. There are so many things I don't do. So I can make out time for what really matters to me. And I I do a lot of learning on the go. While I'm in the bus going back home, I'm reading, I'm taking a course. I can literally, from my place, Kubwa in Abuja, to the hospital where I work, the National Hospital, from my place to that location is 1 complete hour. That 1 hour is enough for you to get from a part of Enugu to Oka. That 1 hour. 1 complete hour spent on the road. That's like traveling every day. But I decide not to just fold my arms and be looking at people's mouths, whining and talking and all those. No, I use the one. There are some courses online that are just 1 hour, that are 45 minutes on duration, 2 hours duration. So I use that period to learn. I don't feel guilty for reading in a bus. I don't feel guilty taking my courses in a bus. I don't. So instead of wasting my time that I don't have, I will do my learning on transit. Okay, so I'm able to keep up with many things. You can be playing this my video, you can be listening to the inner circle training while you are working, while you are at work. Okay, the one that is 3 hours, you may not even know. Before you are done with work, you are done, you have finished it. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Okay, you are working on a meeting to help prepare higher institution students for their academic activities, which was placed on hold because of ASU strike. Good. Now, one thing you should have done earlier is to create awareness for this. You should have, see, don't build things suddenly. Always create awareness and anticipation, urgency around what you do. Before this strike was called off, you should have started these things. You should have started creating the awareness things, like telling students, oh, this is what I'm building, gathering them in a group, particularly WhatsApp group. Very important. Gathering them in a WhatsApp group, gathering them occasionally, you send them reminders. Okay, this is what will help you. Those working on their projects, work, continue your work and do this and do that. This is what you can do. This is the experience I've had. You know, you can start learning, you can start taking online courses, you can start doing this so that when you get back, your brain will not be stale. That kind of thing. You start building it on time. So once the strike is called off, boom, you kick off. you know you are ready for them, they are ready for you, they know what to expect already. But it's still there's nothing has spoiled yet. You can still create the awareness. Organize a training. I usually prefer to show people, or let me say, to advise people to build their first communities from a training. Yes, from a training, because from that training you will get a lot of people who would trust you, believe in you, want to do business with you. They will just like you, want to follow you. Okay, especially if you are giving them a lot of value for their time. Now the next one is, okay, let me see. So, John, that's what you should do. Create a training for them, how to cope or how to regain whatever, however you want to structure it. Okay, even if it's a 1 day training. So from that 1 day training, you get some people, a lot of people who want to remain, a lot of people who want to keep following what you are doing. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I would like to know how I can get more Facebook groups with business owners in it. Just search, do a simple search. All right, do a simple search. It may take some time. Go and type business owners on Facebook. You can search Nigerian business owners, Nigerian vendors, business entrepreneurship, those keywords. Okay, take your time and study. Take your time and study the groups, study the engagement there, study whether, because you see some of them, you enter, you now find out it's nonsense that they are sharing inside. Some people have hacked the admin's profile. They've hacked the admin's account and they're using it to promote rubbish in the group. The group is no longer existing, but it's just there. So you can do that research, okay, and find out what is dominating the group. Okay. So if you understand that, you can now start creating content there that would attract the kind of people you want to attract. So believe Elisha says he's working on his public speaking skills. That's amazing. So it's a free class, but I don't know how to make money from it. Good. Now, free classes can make you a lot of money. Free classes can make you a lot of money. I've already said it. I've said these things already. And should I? Okay. I think there's a particular program for that on knowledge monetization. There's a particular program I offer for that. But that aside, um, organize a free class, yeah, but always have an offer. Always have an offer that you can monetize. It can be a book, it can be a training, a course, or whatever, okay, that you can sell when you are done with your free classes. Okay, so get it ready, get the book ready, get the course ready, get the training, anything you are doing, get it ready. So while you are teaching, this is a special strategy. And if you are still here, you are lucky. If you are still with me here tonight, you are lucky. Some people may not get to this point. It's fine. Now, one of the things you are going to do when you are training, right, and people are following, don't wait to finish before you pitch whatever you want to pitch. That's the biggest mistake, most fatal mistake. A lot of coaches, a lot of newbies, a lot of even people who claim to be gurus, they don't know yet. That's what they are doing. So immediately you finish and people know that, oh, you are finished, the end. And you now start pitching. They will feel like, who is this person? You want to have more money, you want to use my money and fill up your own pocket. You start seeing a Mecca left, Chinedu left, this one left. But the moment they know that, oh, if I leave now, I'm in trouble, the sales resistance will subside. If I leave now, I'm in trouble because I will not learn all the things I came for. I want to learn, you know. As much as people don't want to spend money, people don't want to use their money to pay for something, they also don't want to lose. They don't want to miss out on top-notch value. Okay. So the value you give in your free class will even determine how people will perceive you to want to pay you for your knowledge. Before I even monetized, it was people who I was teaching that were telling me, CJ, if you pay for this, two of them were in my school. The two first people, I will never forget. One of them is my friend. She's preparing for, she's preparing, how do I put it now? She's a medicine student. Yeah. She's currently in her finals, I think. I don't know where they are now because of this strike, but my set, and she was one of those that told me, you are too good. If you charge, I will pay. If you charge, people will pay. Charge for these things. I feel guilty learning from you. She said that. The other one was my senior in secondary school. We met in the university again. And was she my senior, or she was my classmate in the university? And she attended one of my classes and she was shouting like, are you even a human being? If you charge for all these things, I'll pay. You are justified. And it touched me. I was like, so people are really willing to pay for something like this, you know? So the depth of the value you give in your free training would determine how you price your paid training and how many people will turn up to pay for it. Okay? How many people will want to pay for it? So if you are still here, let me know in the comments. If you are still here, let me know in the comments because I want to see who and who is following. I want to see who and who are following my session tonight. I'll be glad to see. Okay, because like I said earlier, these sessions will not last forever. It depends on your energy, your consistency. If you show me that you want to be here, you will be here. By all means, you'll be here, and I'll do more for you. But if you also show me that you are that you've learned everything, uh it's also very good. In fact, I love it. That's the essence, you know. But if you decide that you have overgrown this and you don't need it anymore, and I perceive it, I'll do the needful. So that's it. That's it. I love to say these things on time. That doesn't catch anybody by surprise. So good, good. Um, so you have to learn how to make money from whatever you are doing. John, you have to learn sales. Learn sales. That's like one of the best advice I'll give you. Learn sales. I'll personally gift you my book on sales for the purpose of this training. And because you joined the inner circle tonight, um, yeah, I'm trying to say something that will make you different. Yes, because you paid once. Yes, I'm trying to say something that will make you different because you opted to make the full payment. Yeah. So um that's it. So I'm going to offer you my book on sales for free. So learn sales. Learn how to make conversations that will lead to a, like a successful sale. Learn ethical persuasion. I think, in fact, maybe our next mastermind, somebody should bring that up. I'll teach sales all over again. I'll take my time to break down the language of sales. I may even do a special flyer for it. Okay? And sales, the kind of sales that I teach is not nyama nyama, it's not all this rubbish sales tactics people are pushing everywhere. It's not fake. It's not something you'll be doing and feeling guilty or feeling bad. No, it's ethical selling. John, I don't think I ever tried to convince you to join my inner circle, like privately. I don't think I did. But you reached out, you know, and to me, it wasn't even me doing the selling. It was more like you helping me convince yourself. I don't know how it happened. Helping me convince yourself to pay for the course, you know. But that's because you have seen something. Real sales does not start with the sales conversation. Real sales starts with value, perception, branding. So once people see that you are capable of solving their problems, they will navigate towards you. Okay? So you have to create that perception and awareness and deliver value. Give, out give. So when it comes to making the decision, it's easier. Okay? The same thing with Mam Choma. Choma did not try to, how do I even put it? I didn't try to convince her to join my inner circle. There's another lady who reached out to me. One woman reached out to me, she wanted to join the inner circle. We had a conversation. She was almost, she was very interested, very, very interested. But she wanted a discount. She wanted me to take 5,000 naira off the price I told her. And I said no, that I won't do that. Till date, she has not reached out to me. But I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going to. I promised myself and I promised her I will not disturb her. I won't, if you still want it, you come for it. If you don't want it, it's fine. You know, and that's it. And I've seen a lot of people come to me and I don't do the selling. That's what sales is meant to be like. I'm not saying you are not going to sell. Yeah, you will sell. You go hard on sales. You will convince people to buy from you, especially if you are doing a lot of low tickets. You have to convince people to actually, keep making reminders and all that. Especially if you're Nigerian, sales here you must learn sales, and sometimes it may be hard. But keep doing it regardless. Okay. Um my challenge right now is getting started. I mean kicking off, applying it. So I want to know how it was for you when you were getting started. Like, believe Elisha, when I was getting started, yeah, I started because of passion. I did not feel downcast. I didn't feel the pain. I didn't feel the discomfort that comes with starting, because I was just after the next level of impact. But now you have me. You cannot make the same mistakes I made. You can't fail the same failures I failed. Okay? Start with what you have. Start with that WhatsApp class. Organize it on WhatsApp. And do anything that makes it easier for you. Just start goody and take it that you are studying yourself and studying your audience and studying your own method of delivery. Don't do it that you want to start and make $1 million in 2 days. No. What's your own motive behind what you want to do? When I started, it was basically doing what I love and helping people. Money was not in the equation. I'm not saying it's not good to have money at the back of your mind. It's good, very good, in fact. But there are some factors you cannot really control when you start out immediately. So focus on what you have more control over. The fact that you can teach, and maybe in a group of 100 people and 20 follow your training and they get a lot of value from the training, that's good enough. Start first. Okay? Start. Remove your mind from all the toxic comparison, all the toxic, competition online. This person is making 2 million, this person is making, this person has 1.6 thousand followers, this person has 10,000 followers, this person has 20,000 followers. Remove your mind from all those things. When I started out, I had none of those things. I didn't have all the following online. I didn't have the money. I was not running ads. I didn't have many things. I did not have many things. I didn't even have good designs, which I don't advise you to do. Don't start your brand like that. Please get a good designer to do your designs for you. You don't use a design at all, which I still don't advise. But that's how I started. So my first training event I hosted, I didn't have flyer for them. Didn't have flyer. The first training I organized that gave me 25K online and changed my life did not have flyer. Very funny way. I launched imperfect. I started imperfect. I made the mistake and the mistake turned to something wonderful. Okay? So you're going to be scared, do it. You're going to be confused, do it. You know, do it. At least you have somebody you can ask questions. You have me, you can ask me questions, can comment. You can use the group, ask any question, and I will attend. I will reply with voice note. Even if I'm at work, I always try to give your messages priority. I used to, the previous cohort of the inner circle. No, even if I have 1 million messages unread, once I receive a message from somebody I know is in my inner circle and is really, really following up, I don't hesitate. I'll rush and I'll go and open it. I'll read and respond. But now, because it's almost impossible for me, I prioritize that group, the inner circle course, the inner circle group, the inner circle training group, and the inner circle life course group. So whatever thing you put there, be rest assured you get a response. Okay, even if I'm at work. So um, okay, how do you do audio video? I've already answered this. How do you create? Okay, I've answered this. Answered this. I have a question at the beginning of chat. I think I've answered that. Just coming from a talk show. Welcome, Chidima. All right, just select the people you want in your broadcast. Okay, Rhoda is saying just select the people you want in your broadcast list. As you want to create a group, close to that. Create a group icon. Is a create a broadcast list. Voila, there you go. Simple. Okay, will I just add them to the community or will I share the group online for whoever wants to join? Now, broadcast only work for people who have your number and you have their own. Those are the only people you can add to a broadcast list. And I don't recommend, please. Okay, this is what I did. Yeah, this is what I did because I'll tell you what I did. I added almost everybody in my contact to broadcast list and I grouped them list A, list B, people who have their names start with A, their names start with B, and all that. And I send them broadcast messages. And I let them know that I'll be sending broadcast messages in future. These are the topics I'll be talking about. Now, if you are not interested, reply stop and I'll remove you from the list. This is permission marketing. Give people the permission, the right, the privilege of remaining or exiting from your list. Don't force them, don't choke them. We know what you are talking about is important. We all know, the whole world knows that you are talking about the important things, but please stay in your broadcast list is not by force. Don't choke people with broadcast. They will insult you, they will block you, they will report you, WhatsApp will ban you. Okay. So that's why I don't even recommend just adding random people to. You can ask people, you can create a broadcast list of 10, and from there you start growing. Okay. At a point, I discontinued. I stopped sending broadcast because I noticed it was annoying a lot of people. It was annoying a lot of, and me, I don't appreciate it. I don't like people who send me plenty broadcasts. Okay. So yeah, that's it. You have to develop a thick skin. If somebody says stop, and some people will be like, it's not as if I want you to stop, but it's just that, it's just that, just remove them. It's not as if this one, the other one. Some people will be like, if you send them broadcast, it's just something that requires maybe a comment or something. They'll just come and do one funny thing in your DM. So you know those ones. Okay. So let me go on. Let me go on. You have to have their numbers, okay? So you can ask on your status who wants to join my broadcast list. I'll add you, and then I'll be sending you motivational quotes or motivational ideas, thoughts, whatever, every Monday morning or every 2 days or every week, that kind of thing, okay? So you can group them, you can remove or add to your list anytime, okay? Um, so I held the class, and after everything, I just felt like I just left it like that. Is there anything I can do to connect closely with them and build maybe the community? Now, ask those who have joined the class to come and connect with you via your DM, especially because you want them to be seeing your status updates. Don't tell them to connect so that they will be seeing your status. No. Okay, don't tell them to do that. Connect with them, come to my DM, save my contact as so so and so, and reply with your full name so I can save yours. Okay. And as you have built, as you have started the class, you've started the first that class. Okay, you can create another group and say, I have started a community. This is what I'll be doing. This is the outline of what we'll be doing in the community. Please join from that free training. Okay. Or you can change the name of the free training entirely and call it something else, the name of your community, however you want to do it. Okay. But I recommend starting with a fresh group. Okay. Sending the link to that your training group. So this is the same model I use for Chijoko Growth Academy. I've organized countless training programs on personal branding, on e-learning, on networking. All those groups still bear their original name. I did not go and change them so I can build community. But when I start building my communities, I will always send the link to those groups. Okay, not all, because there are plenty. Well, I think about 10 of them. I'll just send the link there. Some people will say they will join, some people will say they will still not join. Fine. Okay. But that's it. You can create a community and send the link to the group you've already taught that people know you there. Okay. Okay. So you don't have to add them as you create. Okay. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, Precious. Okay, I think I've greeted you before. Favor Ekenna. Good, good. I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you here, Favor. It's been long. It's been long. But it's open for anyone who understands me to please answer. Okay. On personal development, what can one train people on? This question, don't misunderstand me. Ruth, let me tell you something. Hmm? There's no question that is foolish that cannot be asked here. There's no foolish question here. You know, feel free. Feel free. If you are not free enough with me, yeah, I'm not your mentor. My mentees are already sick of me saying this. They're already tired of me saying it. I'm always very careful to make that mark. If you are too afraid to ask me some things because you feel they may sound foolish, then you need to go and find another mentor that you can ask foolish questions in quotes. But this is actually a very beautiful question. When I started out, I told you, started out as a personal development advocate, not a personal development coach. You know, I continued to ascend, host classes after classes after classes until I was sure that yes, I'm ready to launch out as a coach. Now, when it comes to personal development, there are so many things to train. Go on Google. See, Google can help you a lot. We don't know how to browse on Google. That's a skill on its own. Go on Google and type personal development topics. What you will see there will shock you. Trust me. There's emotional intelligence, there's time management, there's money management or financial intelligence, there is mental health, there is, failing forward, or so many things. Personal branding, learning, self-directed learning, so many things. Self-love, affirmations, all those things, you know. Now, whatever is your area of strength, drive into that area. When I say organizing personal development training programs, I'll just sit down and I'm like, okay, what topics do I need to? Okay, okay. I went to Google and I found out, okay, these are the topics people talk about. Okay, 9, 10, thereabout. I check this site, and I saw that's another thing that will help you learning how to itemize. So I check, and I see the common things people are talking about, and I pick them up and I add my own experiences to it. I don't need Google experience. I don't whoever wrote those things on I don't need their experience. It will help me understand anyways. I read, but I don't need to repeat and vomit them. I have my own unique experiences peculiar to my people, peculiar to my tribe, peculiar to my country, my race, or people who navigate towards me, even if they are not Nigerians or blacks. Okay. So I would have a way of restructuring. You see, the way I taught you time management, or the way I can teach time management and tell you I double task. I can be eating akara and reading. I can be, waiting for my food to get done and I'm reading, or I'm taking a cab and I'm learning online and stuff like that. You know, I adapt it to my experiences. And that's what changed the game for you. You already have a lot of things. See, Ruth, content creation is your strength. If you want to teach personal development, you can legally, ethically force people to believe that content creation is a must for them. Anybody who is not creating content is wasting time and wasting money, and prove it to them. So it should be one of your strengths. When I started teaching personal development, my core strengths then, my core areas of interest, my four core pillars: personal branding, e-learning, networking, and LinkedIn optimization. So whenever I teach personal development, I'll teach those things. Then it came to a point I was able to add some other things. I was able to add, you know, some other areas, okay, depending on my strength. Now that I've acquired sales as a strong skill, sales and persuasion, my next personal development bootcamp will include sales. So there's no perfect structure, there's no perfect outline. It depends on you. What is your field of strength? Drag people there, finish them with value, mark them down with value. So Rhoda is asking how she can access 3 hour launch video. Wow, Rhoda, really? Rhoda, me and you put leg in one trouser. Okay, okay. It's in the inner circle course video playlist. Okay, there's a playlist. If you check any group you are in, the inner circle group, there's a playlist I attached to the top of the group description. The group description, go there, scroll down, click on the link, scroll down, you'll see how to launch, how to launch, how to launch. That's the title of the video. Okay. If you don't find it, you can still let me know. Comment on the group that you need the launch video and I'll send it to you. Okay. Rhoda, Rhoda, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy to see you. I said that earlier. I said that earlier. Yes, Chidima is still here. Ruth is still here. Okay, okay, okay. Real sales starts with value. Good, 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 good. Mr. John is still here. Good. I'm happy. I'm happy. Rhoda, you say you want to. Okay. 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 Let me think. Let me think. Let me fight with myself. Okay. So yeah, everyone started from zero. Good. Everyone started from zero. Good. 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 Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm happy to be here. Someone told me this about writing. Yeah, yeah. So they should tell you. Always watch out for what people tell you. Don't be the person that, what used to kill us sometimes is that we underestimate and underrate ourselves. So somebody comes to tell you, oh, you speak well. You're like, oh, no, no. No, it's just like, it's everybody in our family. That's how we speak. I'm not really that special. Or you speak well, you are whining me. Meanwhile, if you are wise enough, the moment somebody says you speak well, you should go home rejoicing. You should pick that skill and start fine tuning and developing it. You should be asking yourself, how can I make millions from this particular skill? When people come to tell me, oh, you teach well, you think I pretend to be humble? Which yeah, humble? Sometimes what's people are people who are victims of false humility think they are actually humble. Meanwhile, they are proud. Pride. Next time somebody tells you, "I love the way you write content," don't say, "It's normal. Everybody can write." It's not true. You know everybody cannot write. You've paid a lot of price. You've sacrificed a lot to learn how to write to that point or to get used to writing like that. Why do you commonize yourself? There are people who are looking for content creators for their brands. They are willing to pay in thousands of dollars. You have something that can earn you so much, but you do not leverage on that opportunity because most times you're already the person talking yourself down. So even when you are seeing the opportunity online, you cannot apply because to you, is it not just, am I not just, remove all those nonsense words from your vocabulary? Just, only, I'm only a student, I'm just this, I'm just that. Forget all those things. Okay? When people say you are good and they keep saying it, and you know that they are not lying, you know within your heart of hearts that yes, you know you are doing well. Watch out for those things. Start building. Ruth, you get there. Yes, you're whining me. That's how this is. What do you come and tell you, right? Stop whining me. Stop whining me. I like the way you are dressing. Stop whining me. Meanwhile, somebody is standing as a dressing coach, as a fashion coach, to teach people how to dress, which color of sandals to wear with which color of singlet, which color of belt to wear with which color of cap, all those things, and earning a lot of money. Ruth, let me tell you, one thing is, let's keep going and keep building. You will get there with time. You may even be surprised. You're getting there maybe tomorrow, it may be the next. Okay. So I want you to reduce the pressure. Don't feel overwhelmed. Sometimes this performance pressure is too real. It can hunt you down and keep you down. It can squeeze the life out of you and you will not grow. Okay? You will not grow. Don't be in a hurry to get those people. If I started feeling like people were telling me there's money in coaching, there's money in speaking. When I started, if I heard all those things then and listened to people, I would have been misled. I would have felt bad because at some point the money was not coming. At some point, I wasn't getting clients. At some point, you will not be seeing the result you are looking for. At some point, people will not be following you for no reason, no, for reasons you cannot understand. The results you are seeking will not be coming. What will hold you at that point is that passion you are running with. Okay? And if you're able to do that long term, you will deliver. Okay? I started my inner circle with 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira. The first set of people who joined in fact, the first inner circle mentorship was free. To tell you how silly, I'll call myself silly. I'll admit I was a little bit silly. To tell you how silly I was, that first one was free. And what else? What else even happened? Almost 300 people finally joined. You know, free mentorship. At the end of the day, I found out it didn't work out. Most times when people don't commit to stuff, they just mess the whole thing up. You know, but I was doing it because of passion. The second one I created was 1,000 naira. Not because I wanted the money. I didn't want the money. I really did not want the money. I wanted to help, but I wanted people to commit at least, even if it's groundnut money, put so that you feel like. But people will pay for something like that and forget that they even paid it because it's too affordable. I was like, what kind of problem is this one? So even to help people again, wahala. you know, well, I was not under pressure. I was not under that pressure. Let me make this more. Let me do this. Let me no. I was doing what I had to do. Okay. So that's it. It keeps you, the passion keeps you going. When you don't see the results, you will still keep going and you will get to I know at a point it was clear to me. I am getting to the point where I will charge 1,000,000 naira to stand in front of people and speak for an hour. 1,000,000 naira is too small. But it all begins with your mindset and your actions. Okay? A million naira is too small. You have to be able to conceive these things in your mind first before you start manifesting them. Don't pity. Don't feel pity for yourself. Then you are not, there's no point pitying. What you should be asking, what work do I need to do? What are the deficiencies I need to fill up? What are the gaps I need to fill up? There are learning gaps in your career development journey. Those learning gaps need to be filled. Okay, what are the things I need to learn? Oh, I need to learn how to sell. I need to learn how to do this. Those are the things you should be focusing on. That was what helped me. So I go and learn this, learn it very well, and I come out and I launch a training, you know, and people learn and I'm happy. When I was ready to monetize, it was easier for me. Okay. And even when I don't get the results, I remember why I am doing it in the first place. And that is enough result for me. Okay. So that's it. That's it. That's it. I think we are done for tonight. We're done for tonight. My eyes are closing. Okay. So one thing, do me a favor on this channel, okay? Just smash the like button. Just hit the like button for me. And if you're going to be watching as a replay, you can always comment your name on the replay. Just let me know that you watched as a replay. Okay. I've seen people who are here. I've seen Ruth. I've seen Rita. I've seen Favor. I've seen Chidima. I've seen God's Power. I've seen John. I've seen Ruth. I've seen, yeah. So a lot of you, yeah. Just keep on showing up. Keep on showing up. Okay. You're going to learn a lot from this. This is how I trust you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying, and I'm asking you for feedback now. So how was the session for you tonight? I would like to know. I would love to know. How was it for you? I would love to know. Yes, yes, yes. God bless you too. God's power. Okay. So keep on showing on. I want you to always have this eagerness to attend, this expectation to attend, that whenever it's Wednesdays, you are happy. You want to come here. That's the way I want it to be. Okay. Rhoda, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, Rhoda. Rhoda ability. You're amazing. I see you. So, like I was saying, I want you to have the eagerness to show up every Wednesday. Okay. I know you are all busy and I see all you do and I love what you do. You are all busy and sometimes it may be hard, but try. Okay, try. There's no way. A lot of things that I know, there's no way I can actually pour out everything in one session or even in 1 year. My first inner circle, to show you the level of sacrifice I made, my first inner circle, I taught for almost 1 whole year and I still didn't exhaust everything I wanted to teach, you know, and we're meeting more than twice weekly. So there's no way I can pour out everything I want to pour out in one course, in one training, in one day. No, in 1 month or in 2 months. No. So this is the way I get to share my insights from different areas of life, from different areas, from different fields of expertise. I'm willing to pour as much as I can. I'm willing to pour as much as I can here. I made a post on Facebook today. There are some messages in my DM, like from big people that I cannot reply. But here I am. I'm obligated to actually doing this. Okay. And I want you to get the most from it. I want you to implement. I want you to launch. I want you to try out things. Okay. Go and try. Maybe our next session will be on sales. And after that, I would give you your assignment. to go and sell something. If you don't have something to sell, I have a lot of courses and books and stuff you can sell. Okay. Even this inner circle, the course is currently 30K. Yeah, it's currently 30K. So I can let you take commission for that up to 50%. That's 15,000 naira per person who is buying the course. If you want, it's not, I'm not going to cajole anybody to do that. No, I won't cajole anybody. I won't try to leverage on the fact that, oh, this is a mentoring or coaching relationship to actually force you into doing what you don't want. No, that's not what I'm going to do. Okay. But if that's something you want to use as a stream of income for yourself, you can actually refer people and get 50% commission, 50% of the money. You know, that's it for me. I love to give that 50 sometimes, but now I want to do it as a means of helping you get used to sales. So you can get 50%. That's 15,000 naira for the course. Okay. So that's it. If you get a one-on-one client, you take half of the money. One-on-one is 200K subsidized price. So you take 100. If you're able to do that, if you're able to close high ticket clients into my one-on-one mentoring, it depends on you. Whatever you want, we'll do it. Okay. So that's it. That's that's my closing words. Okay. So don't be afraid to launch. Don't be afraid to start. Yeah. You are doing well in many angles. You have gifts that the world is hungry for. You have a lot of things that people outside there do not have. People you admire and envy. You see, people who oppress you, eh? There's something you have. It's not one thing, no. There are many things you have that they are crying for, they are praying for. There are some people, their own is that they have money, but they don't have visibility. They post online and only two people like it. They feel depressed. When you interact with people, you realize what people's problems are. Sometimes you feel like laughing. It's not funny, but sometimes you feel like laughing because these are the things that are so ordinary for you, so common to you, because you have them at your disposal. You post and 100 people like your post. You think it's ordinary. Every time you post, 100 people, 200. You don't know that the number of people who saw that post is probably up to 6,000 people. So it's more like you have a stage. Every day you mount a stage and you talk to 6,000 people. That's huge, you know. But because somebody said I made 6 figures in 30 days, you feel like 6 figures in 30 days, but maybe they have never impacted up to 300 people in their lives. But you're able to create content and 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people are seeing it at once. That is huge. You have leverage at the palm of your hands. If you know how to convert that your leverage to advantage, you will go far. You go far. So we are done, Ruth. We are done. You have the permission. We are done. Okay. So have a wonderful night rest. You all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God's power. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Road ability, I see you. I see you. I see you. Awesome. 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 I love this. I love this. I'm happy for you, Ruth. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So I'm going to be highlighting all these things on the we are done. We are done for tonight. So you can exit if you want to exit. For those who are still maybe 10 kilometers behind. So I'll leave the video on with some background music so that those who are still outside can follow, can continue watching. Because if I end it now, YouTube will end it and take some time before they finally upload it again. So yeah, let's have some background music you can dance to. So at this point, I can say good night. We're drawing the curtains for tonight. Have a wonderful night rest, all of you. I love you all so much. Keep doing amazing work. Keep doing amazing job on yourself. Keep working and keep growing. Bye.